Hi guys, welcome to the first Star Wars news video that I'll be doing for my channel. I'll be doing one of these videos every Friday just to keep everybody up to date with the latest Star Wars news, including the movies, the animated show, the books, and anything Star Wars related. So the first piece of Star Wars news that we have is from Hollywood Reporter, and now they're stating that Billy Dee Williams will be returning back to Star Wars for Episode 9. Billy Dee Williams played Lando Calrissian in Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, and he voiced the Star Wars Rebels. Now, there's been no official word as yet from Lucasfilm, StarWars.com, or Disney, so take this one as a rumour for now, but it's an exciting one. He has recently cancelled a future convention he was supposed to be going to, so I'm hoping that's because he's got shooting schedules with Star Wars. But again, we don't know, so let's all keep our fingers crossed and hope that is the case. It would be great to have that character back. Another piece of news for Episode 9 is that the actress Keri Russell could also be in Star Wars Episode 9. Keri was from Mission Impossible 3, again, another JJ-related movie. Who she's going to play, obviously no one knows as yet, but there's already speculation that she might be Mara Jade from the books and the comic books. So I will keep you updated if I find any more information about that one. So we now have two rumoured spin-off movies at the moment, which is Boba Fett and Obi-Wan. Now, there's not been a much of official word about these two movies as yet. We do know that Boba Fett is going to be directed by James Mangold, who directed Logan. It was originally Josh Trank, but he's no longer involved with the project. Now, there's no official word on any story, any actors or anything at the moment, but we do have a little bit of information. Now, there's an author called Daniel Key Moran, and basically he wrote a short story called The Last Man Standing, which is basically the adventures of Boba Fett. Now, since the Attack of the Clones has come out, it's basically changed the story completely. So that means The Last Man Standing is no longer canon, and that the fact that as soon as Attack of the Clones came out, it completely changed the story. So we know now that Boba Fett is a clone from Jango Fett, and what the story was about is how he was born, how he was raised, and his adventures basically throughout the galaxy. So they can't use the whole story if they are going to use this story, The Last Man Standing. So basically Daniel had this email from Disney, Lucasfilm, just to say they were interested in the story about possibly using it for maybe a future movie. And he also said that they wasn't asking for it because they don't need his permission to take that story because they obviously own the rights to it. So if Disney do take this story, The Last Man Standing, they would obviously have to change quite a bit of it, but maybe they could keep a lot of the adventures in there where Boba Fett came across Han Solo. I mean, The Last Man Standing's supposed to be Boba Fett v Han Solo and their last encounter with each other. I personally haven't read this short story. I've only found out about it by just reading up on it on the internet. But it does sound like a great story and something that would look great on film. Now, the second spin-off that we have is Obi-Wan. Again, we don't have a lot of information other than there's rumours that there's going to be an April 2019 start date for shooting, and it'll be shooting in Ireland. I'm not too sure what planet that they could use Ireland for exactly. I can only guess that possibly Obi-Wan goes back to the island that's in The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi, perhaps. And maybe he's the person that puts the Book of Wills in the tree, perhaps. But again, that's only a guess, and because this is actually based between between Revenge of the Sith and A New Hope, so there's a huge 20-year gap there. So that's a possibility. And again, we don't know whether Ewan McGregor's playing Obi-Wan. I'll be utterly in shock if they say it's not Ewan McGregor. He is the perfect Obi-Wan Kenobi. Everybody loves him from Revenge of the Sith, Attack of the Clones, and The Phantom Menace. So I think all their fans will be in a bit of an uproar, including myself, if they don't pick him. So they're also saying that these movies might not happen. I mean, the Solo box office just didn't work, and it was a huge issue for Disney and Lucasfilm, etc. So now they're kind of thinking about what to do next, and what to do next is, again, another rumour, nothing solid, that they might use the spin-off movies just on Disney's streaming service, which I do not mind whatsoever. I'm quite happy to watch these movies on the comfort of my own home, with my surround sound speakers on and a nice big TV, and I'm quite happy just to sit there on my own. I'm the only person that really likes Star Wars for all the people I know in my family. I'm a bit of a geek when it comes to Star Wars. But I'm happy for the streaming service. I'm happy to pay the money for that. I mean, with this streaming service, we're going to get a lot of Star Wars stuff. We're going to get Jon Favreau's TV series. We're going to get the new Dave Filoni Resistance TV series, which there is now currently artwork that's been released, which was released from someplace in France. I think it was some sort of art preview or something of TV shows, I think. So that's good. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of the idea of it being anime, but I'm quite happy to give it a go, because it's Star Wars. I watch everything with Star Wars. I didn't like Rebels to begin with the first season 1 and 2, but I actually fell in love with it all of a sudden, and I got really upset when it ended. So I hope this is a good replacement when it gets released. But apparently there's actually multiple TV shows being released to do with Star Wars on the streaming service. So that's exciting news. And at the moment, we obviously only know about Jon Favreau's TV show. We've got no news for it at the moment. But he did do a interview with somebody and actually said that he has like 20 scripts already for each TV episode, and they're going to be like mini movies. So I'd imagine that'd be kind of like the Game of Thrones, which were like mini movies, and they were really, really enjoyable. So that's information on the spin-offs there, and we now have San Diego Comic-Con coming up this week, which starts on the 19th of July, I believe. I'm in the UK, so unfortunately I won't be seeing it. I'll be missing that one, but I will read up as much information as I possibly can and put it into the next video for you guys. So there's going to be a 10-year anniversary of the Clone Wars, and that will have Dave Filoni there, the director of the Clone Wars, and it also have some of their stars there, which is Matt Latner, that played Anakin Skywalker, and Ashley Eckstein, who played Ahsoka Tano. There'll also be a few producers there as well, I believe, and I'm assuming that they're just going to be talking about how they felt the last 10 years went, their favourite things, and there'll be a Q&A there, I'd imagine. I'm hoping that they're going to announce that there's going to be maybe a Lost Missions Blu-ray Part 2 perhaps, which would be absolutely amazing. I still feel that there's a lot more of them to tell. There's also unfinished episodes that you can find online as well, which is pretty cool, but I'd rather have the real thing where it's been finished. So that's all I have for this week's news. Unfortunately, it's slightly later than I thought. I did start it on Friday, but I've been quite busy and I haven't managed to finish it till today, which is Tuesday. So on Friday coming up, I will do another video, but I don't know how long it's going to be, depending what news it will be. It will most likely be news centered around San Diego Comic-Con and what Star Wars news that they've released. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you feel like there's something you want more out of these Star Wars news videos, because it's my first one, please leave a comment in the comment section and just say what bits you like, what bits you don't like, what bits that you would like added to it. Would you prefer movie clips rather than pictures, or you want both? If you please let me know, then I hope I can make this Star Wars news videos a lot more better. So if you like the video, please click the like button. If you haven't subscribed already, please hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video.